It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Overdogs franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 1 here in control of the Dogs. Last episode was our second straight doubleheader, as we ended up splitting once again with the Jacks, dropping the first game 5-1, despite a really well-pitched game for Vernon Bergenberg. The offense just didn't show up behind him, and then in game 2, Warren Yao put us on his back and said, "I'll carry you to the finish line." So with the split, there's 3 games left in the regular season. We're into our final doubleheader of the season today at Shaka Sports Store, unfortunately, taking on the Buzzards, who are the division leaders. And then we have one more game after this next episode against the Crocodiles, which will be the finale. Looking at the standings right now, we're 2 games out of first, and all 3 of our games play before anyone else in this division. So if we win out, we will lock up the division title, because the Buzzards will not be able to break the tie against us, even if they win their final game after losing 2 to us. However, if we do drop 1 game, there is no chance of us getting the division title, unless we sweep the Buzzards and then lose the finale against the Crocs, and then we have to hope the Buzzards lose their finale. And this is what we get for not sweeping those double headers. Instead of splitting them, we split them, and, well, backs are against the wall here. We have to win out now. Alright, game 1 is going to have rookie Cecil Sawyer on the hill, 1-0 with a 4.50 ERA and a 1.67 whip. And on the mound for them is going to be Meow Bubkins, who I believe is their number 2 pitcher. Yes, 1-0 with a 3.72 ERA and an 0.98 whip. Are there any last moves I want to make first? I think for starting pitching, we're fine. Relievers where I might want to make moves and stuff. I wouldn't mind someone like Steady Eddie here for a game or 2. He could replace Rob Hurlington IV, and we wouldn't be losing a whole bunch. We're gaining some junk, losing some accuracy, and losing a lot of velocity, but it's basically the same pitcher. Is it really worth it at the end of the day? Probably not. So then if I do that, we get to go sign a crafty player because we want to get rid of Victorino, and then we got to go get a spirited player as well at some point, so it's going to end up being like a 3-man roster switch to make 1 move here. Oh, dear. Yes, of course. There we go. That's better. Yeah, because Walter is disciplined. That doesn't do me any good. Because it would be him I would add to replace Victorino, I think. Just based on the center fielders that are available. Yeah, it's him and Batch Wilson are left. Batch Wilson is solid, but he's way too expensive. So Walter would be the signing to replace Victorino, probably. So if we were to do that, that's a disciplined player. We need a crafty player to go find. Now, if Rob's brother Bob was still out here, I would sign him to do that because he would have fit the bill. But unfortunately, I'm not very smart, and I let him get signed last episode during that doubleheader. So he is out of the question. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make any roster moves. I think we'll just sit with what we've done. We've made our bed. We're going to lie in it here. Let's go. Game 1 today. Leading off in left is Axel Torque. Batting second is the captain, Sack DeSong. Hey, Biscuit. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Nice to see you as always. Hopefully your day's been going well. Rhonda Horn batting third. Statsman locked in center. Eminence short. Goodwood catching. Stern in right. action tense at second base, and Cecil Sawyer is going to be on the mound. We were debating about moving Song out into right field because of his great speed. We're going to need it out there to help cover the ground in the outfield. Statsman's already very fast. And Axel Torque, he's got respectable speed. He's not very quick, but he is above average in the speed department, and that's probably going to be our weakest spot in the outfield. And Casper Stern, as reliable as he has been, he's not very fast. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put Song in right field, and then moving to first base. What do we got? We got Smokey Ash, who can play third. That would move Rhonda Horn to first base, and she's not a good fielder. Let's see, Sam Perez, Butterfinger can play first base, and Digafordo can play first base. Well, it looks like Dwayne Butterfinger is going to get to be the starter. So, yay. Good job, Dwayne, making your first career start. Not a bad time to do it. Here's the lineup for the Buzzards. Whoopity at second base. Bunterson locked in at shortstop. Trunk at first. Boomhauer in right. Thurman Colton center. Yoshida catching today. He's locked in. Mustachio at third. And Spitz McKinney's going to be in left field with Bubkins on the mound as we jump into game one here. Happen to be up super late, but I have enough consciousness to stop by. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Ooh, what you got for the Graps? Said I need to increase the ego. Ah, you're starting to kill people. Gotcha. Kind of like Ash at third base, he has good defense. None of your first basemen will have good defense anyway. That's a good point. You do make an excellent point about the defense there with Ash. Maybe we'll make that sub late in the game for Butterfinger, maybe. Or maybe in game 2, we'll let Rhonda Horn play first and we'll move Smokey Ash over to third.
Mind your step on the sticky, squelchy floors. It's time for the ball game.
Yeah, I didn't really think that part through. I actually considered that too originally, and I'm like, you know what, Dwayne's got the better bat. I think we need the offense here, so let's go ahead and use him first. You played the hot corners in the World Series finales? Oh, in the finals for you? Okay. I'm assuming you destroyed them. Based on the comment, you need to raise the ego. Torque leading off here, hitting 200 with an RBI. We're going to face Bubkins, who used to be the ace for the Buzzards back in SMB4. She's now the number 2 with the addition of Punchy Patterson. Bubkins 1-0 with a 3.72 ERA and an 0.98 WHIP, 8 runs given up in 3 starts, 19 in the third innings, averaging 6 innings a start, 6 in the third, 15 hits surrendered, 4 walks, 4 homers, 1 complete game shutout, that's surprising, 7 strikeouts, and a 2.21 batting average against. Very respectable numbers for Bubkins on the year. That is impressive. Not as impressive as Patterson, but that's pretty damn impressive. First pitch heater is on the corner away. That's a strike on 1. Bubkins does have Tier 2 volatile and Tier 2 elite screwball. Seems like most of the year her volatile trait has been on the positive side of things. Ball down is Rick foul by Torque 0-2. Foul the slider off. It's 0-2. Heater away. That is popped up. Shallow center field. Thurman Colt calling off the infielders, and he'll put it away. 1 down. Next up is Sakta, hitting .550 with 6 homers, 22 RBIs. We'll be starting out in right field today with Tier 2 off-speed hitter. Change it up, high out of the zone, ball 1. Heater down and away, fair ball past the diving trunk up the first base line as Song's going to find 1. Boomhauer gets it in quickly, making his debut for the Buzzards this year. Game 1, you fell behind 6-0, but then caught up and finished 10-6. Oh, nice, a 10-run unanswered streak. I love it. Horns up at third here, batting .458 with 7 homers, 14 RBIs. Okay, Game 2, fell behind 5-0, ended the game 30... That... Hold on. Sorry, I had to clean off my glasses there for a second. That says 33-11 after being down 5-0. Yeah, I think you need to raise the ego just a tiny bit. Just a wee bit. I don't know why that caught me so far off guard, but it did. And I just, you were there earlier, you saw the Dive Bomber stream. I just lost that game 24-13, so like, it's not that far out of the realm of possibility, but still. Oh no, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely say the ego raise is going to be definitely at the top of the list there for you for that one, especially after those 2 comebacks. Rhonda Horn up, batting third today. Runner goes. Curveball down and the way is low and outside. Throw down is not in time as Song steals second with ease. Sacked his 9th steal of the year. He's 9 for 11. Well, they messed up at Mazo Hayes in game 1, is he? Yes, he is their only good reliever. That's true. I mean, Broseph is solid, but, like, you know, he's old, so he regresses very quickly. Rachel Rhubarb is basically above average at best. Who's the other relievers? Sirloin Jones is a closer, obviously. I don't like closers. And he's also old. And then, who's the other reliever in that bullpen? Oh, you're really testing my knowledge here. Who's their 5th reliever? Oh my god. You saw Brosa quickly. Rhubarb, yeah, I got her. Yeah, Rhubarb's above average at best. Mazo Hayes is really good. Joseph Brosa, if he regresses easy. Sirloin Jones, the closer. Who's 5? It's not Grump Everbright, is it? Boris? No, Boris is on the heaters. I like Bigsworth. I love his name. That's why I know he's on the heaters. Oh, that's who they had. Oh, okay. Yeah, they have another reliever whose name I can never frickin' remember. But still, yeah, good job. Yeah, I'd say of those guys that you listed off, outside of Hayes, Broseph is probably the only one that would give me a problem. Maybe Jones, but with how you were destroying them, I'm not surprised that you didn't see him too much. 1-0 count the Ronda. Runner at second now. Pick off to second. Back safely as Song. We have no reason to steal third here as we have plenty of hitters coming up with RBI hero. Curveball hangs. That's lined to second. Picked by Whoopity on a hop. We had to freeze and we're going to stick at second there. 2 down for Statsman with tier 3 RBI hero as that maxes out his hitting ratings. He's locked in. Hitting 484 with 2 homers. 7 RBIs on the year. Oh, that's a hanging screwball. I should have swung at that. God damn it. Screwball away, pulled foul. That's way out of play there as Mustachio's not going to have enough range. 2 down. 0-2. Heater up and in. Statsman jams it to right center field. Shallow. Colt races in. He'll get there with his speed. That ends the inning. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Whoopity, Bunterson, and Trunk coming up. Anyways, in the very first play of the game, Doozy Shine sprained his wrist. No, not Doozy Shine. Sprained his wrist on a diving play. As you can tell, we made it through with Adam, but he got the DH in game 2. Well, that's nice. At least he got to play despite the bum wrist. Shame, though. He's a decent fielder at third, but he's nothing special, so I can understand the move. Still, losing one of your best hitters early in the first game is pretty bad. But as you can see, you did well without him, so it wasn't too pressing of a matter. Cecil Sawyer on the mound. The rookie starter is going to make his second career start. His first one against the Nemesis went pretty good. 6 innings, 3 runs given up. It's a quality start. 4.50 ERA, 1.67 WHIP. He got the win. We blew them out that game, 16-4. 10 hits surrendered, 5 strikeouts, 1 homer. His batting average against right now is .370 because he faced a really good offense. Let's see if his numbers come down to earth against the more middle-of-the-road Buzzards offense, which relies a lot on the speed. Buzzards, Whoopity is the leadoff man today, hitting .417, 3 RBIs. Heater high, ball 1. Body down and away. That is lined at the middle. That is a leadoff single there for Whoopity as he's going to start the game on first. Had to put in Colliner to replace him. Ooh, tense Colliner at third base. Yikes, that's a lot of low defense there. Doozy Shine was a leadoff man, so he had to bat right away too. Oh no, no chance to settle in. It was either that, a Fordo, or Cozy Spooner. Fair enough. You made the best offense. It was the best business decision you could make. Bunterson batting in the 2 slot, locked in with Bunter active at tier 2. He also has tier 2 sprinter, hitting .457 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Pick off, nothing doing as Whoopity back safely. Cut up and away outside, ball 1. Leader down, runner goes, hit hard. Action was ranging over to stop the hit, and he makes the tag animation, which annoys me. If he hadn't done that and just stepped on the bag like I thought he would, that'd be an easy double play. Instead, it's a fielder's choice. Great reactions, though, by Action, who was going there on the steal attempt. But for the Buzzards, it does keep them out of the double play. Here is Joe Trunk, first baseman, hitting .255 with 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Yeah, that tag animation screwed us there. Pick off, Bunterson back safely. Heater down, that's hit through the legs of Sawyer, and that's going to be a seeing eye knock into center. First and second now with one down. That activates Tier 3 rally stopper, though, for Sawyer. Here's right fielder, former Overdogs, Sluggy Boomhauer. The rookie was dropped by us early in the year for Statsman, who we believe is better and has more of a future. This Boomhauer's 31, Statsman's 23 out there in right field. Plus, Statsman can play the entire outfield. Boomhauer hitting .450 with 4 RBIs on the year. This is his first game since he's been dropped earlier in the season, so they picked him up at the right time for this revenge game. Double steal, throw down goes the second, and they're going to get the tail runner, 2 down. Bunterson had third stolen easily on the slide piece, but that does take away rally stopper. So Bunterson gets his 3rd steal of the year. Joe Trunk gets thrown out trying to steal. He's now 1-2 on the year. 0-1 count, 1-0 count here to Boomhauer. That slider missed way outside. Cutter down and in, low, 2-0. Pushing her down, that's low, 3-0. Change up and in, that's a strike taking all the way, 3-1. Statsman's such a good player, I love Boomhauer, but he's a DH. Yeah, we're in the no DH league. Exactly, like he's nothing special in the field. He's a very, very elite hitter. He just can't field. It's not like Doozy Shine. Doozy Shine is a really good hitter, and he's a decent fielder to at least back it up.
Smell that, folks? Smells like Pastelito's Perfecto pastries.
3-1 pitch, heater outside is smoked over to first base. That is down for a base hit in right field. Boomhauer gets the run home on his first at bat against his old team. Buzzards get the lead 1-0 in the first. Good at bat there for Boomhauer, and here's Thurman Colt. Center fielder hitting .465 with a homer, 6 RBIs, Tier 2 mind gamer active, and unfortunately Sawyer is now tense. Change it down and in, that's lined to short. Emmon leaps, nice catch, cash in, that ends the inning, saving a run. But 1 home for the Buzzards on the 2 out knock by Boomhauer to the second. Emmon, Goodwood, and Butterfinger coming up. Things Boomhauer can do: 1 hit, 2, yeah, that's about it. He can't run, he doesn't really have a good arm, and he can't field. Cash Emmon leading off the second inning here. 5-hitter hitting .333 with the homers, 6 RBIs. Heater at the knees, strike called from Bubkins, 0-1. Heater outside, 1-1. Popped her up on the high fastball behind first. Joe Trunk is there. Easy first out. Nice snag from him, indeed. Goodwood up, catcher hitting .361 with 3 homers, 9 RBIs. Screwball misses outside, ball 1. Dribble down, pulled up the third base line. Nice diving play by Mustachio. Throw across the first. Gets Goodwood because of slow poke. 2 down, and that'll bring up Butterfinger. Rookie getting his first career start. He's 1 for 3 off the bench here on the season, I believe. Check that. Yep, 1 for 3. Getting start at first base with Song in right field. Screwball up and in inside. Ball 1. Slider down, lined at the middle, and boom, Butterfinger rewards me with the start by hitting a hard single up the middle. He's on 2 down for Elroy action. Tense with first pitch Slayer, hitting .309 with a homer and 9 RBIs. Gonna watch the second inning and then go to bed. I'll catch the VOD. All right, man. Slider low. That was nowhere near the zone, so there goes my trait. Heater right there at the knees. Good pitch, 1-1. Screwball down and in, hit well by Action to left center. That is going to hang up, though. Run down by McKinney, and that ends the inning. Bottom 2, Yoshida, Mustachio, and McKinney coming up. I think if either Dive Wizard or Slowpoke had been removed from that play, Goodwood would have made it. I agreed. 100%. Just a bit unfortunate there that both traits activated. Dano Yoshida up, catcher locked in the 6th slot, leading off here in the second for the Buzzards, hitting .213 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Dano known more for his fielding than for his actual hitting prowess. Slider down and away, taking low ball 1. He actually is the best catcher on the Buzzards roster, which is funny because he's not even a primary catcher. He's actually a right fielder. Heater up and away outside, 2-0. Four-seam up and in. Check strike, 2-1. Change it down and in. Chased it, 2-2. Cutter down. Doors by him. First career punt. First punch out here for Sawyer. Also, Higon. Here's Mustachio. Mario in the 7th slot today. Hitting 250 with a homer. 6 RBIs. Already made a nice diving play in the field. Cut up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater down. Picked by Goodwood as it skips into his glove. 1-1. Slider outside. 2-1. Oops. My bad. Cutter way high. 3-1. Heater up and away. Foul back. Count full. Change it down. Nubber up the middle. Slow roller. Emin charges. Bare hands and fires. Got him. 2 down. Yoshida's a solid hitter. Got him in a shuffle draft and he kept surprising me with his power. Nice. Can't personally say I've used him yet, so... I remember him back in the Buzzards SMB4 series, and he was old as dirt, so I had to get rid of him. But, like, I mean, he is a nice young option, so he will develop for you if you are patient with him. I don't know if I'll have the patience to work with him, though. 2 down here for McKinney, hitting 308 with an RBI in the year. Who are the primary catchers for the Buzzards, actually? Oh, Jacques. Jacques is actually the best catcher. I take that back. Yoshida is actually number 2. I would start Jacques every day. He's right now tired, and Billy Bronx is a utility player, but he's booty cheeks. Okay. Respectably, of course. First pitch change it down and into McKinney. That's a strike. 0-1. We're up and away. Blooper to right center field. Statsman coming on. Sliding just out of his reach. He does smother it, though, and knock it down. And he hurt his knee. He just hurt his knee. I know that animation. He just fucking hurt his knee. How bad? Crack. He broke his leg. Yoshida's just slightly different flavor of Hero Williams, basically, without the cannon arm. So it's worse. He just fucking fractured his leg with 3 games left to play. Well, Song, you're definitely going to be starting at right field in Game 2. Yeah, that's a new one. They didn't, technically it doesn't say broken, it says cracked. But that's hairline fracture. So it's either Casper Stern or Victorino. It's going to be Victorino. We need the speed. Well, that's the rest of the season. Yes, it is. At least he'll be back in the playoffs if we make it. It's a very big if now that we've lost one of our RBI heroes. Oh, goody, goody gumdrops. Here's the pitcher, Bubkins. Locked in, hitting 429 with an RBI. Already locked in thanks to Volatile. Cutter up, high, ball 1. Heater up, strike, 2-0. Change it down the way, 3-0, as we can't even find the zone now. Cutter down the middle, hard grounder to short. Emin to her left, cuts it off. We'll throw to first, and that'll end the inning. I forgot Diggler is juiced again. Yes, he is. To the third, we're down 1-0, and we're down a starter as Track Statsman goes for a sliding catch with 2 down and breaks his leg in right center field. He is out for the rest of the year. To the third, Sawyer is leading off. Here's the pitcher hitting hitless on the air. Jason Bubkins is already locked in thanks to Volatile. Slider in there at the letters. That's 0-1 to start the day. Sawyer was missing his marks because he was worried about Track. Yeah, I can understand that. He's probably a little traumatized seeing that. Not often you see a bone stick out of someone's leg. Screwball pulled foul, 0-2. And he's out in front of that changeup. That's strike 3. First punch out for Bubkins, and that'll bring up Torque, who's 0-1. Screwball up and in, pulled foul, 0-1. Or changeup. No, that was a screwball. I was right. Screwball down, pulled foul, 0-2. Oh, yeah, this is the third inning. Yep. Screwball fouled back, 0-2. Alright, good night, buddy. Take it easy. Hopefully we got good news for you in the VOD after when you tune in and see it later. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for tuning in and chatting. Appreciate it. 1-2 count here to Torque. Screwball pulled foul out of play. Still 1-2. Heater down. Ripped to left field. That's a base hit for Axel. He's going to be on with 1 down here in the third. Best of luck. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're definitely, with the way this game started, we're definitely going to have our work cut out for us. Here's Sakta on fire. 1-for-1 with a single today and a stolen base. Change up and away. Hits the corner. What a pitch. What can I do with that? That's great. Slider up. Hit hard to short. Backhanded by Bunterson to second 1. Hope he did it first. Double play. That ends the inning. Bottom 3. Whoopity, Bunterson, and Trunk coming up, and Song is knocked down to locked in. There's Whoopity, 1-for-1 with a single. He's locked in. He's also scored a run. Cutter in there at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Or no, he hasn't. It was Bunterson that scored. Change it down and in, low, 1-1. Heater up and away. Foul back, 1-2. Slider away. Fouled off, 1-2. Cutter down the middle, ripped foul, got lucky, 1-2. Down and in. Line to third. Horn dodge, nice catch. Rondo, 1 down. Next up, Bunterson, locked in, 0-for-1 today. Reached on a fielder's choice and then stole a base and scored a run later in the inning. Change up and in, check strike, 0-1. Heater away. Popped him up, shallow right field. Song coming on, a call off action, as again, he doesn't trust him. I don't blame him. 2 down. Next up, Joe Trunk, 1-for-1 with a single today. He's thrown out trying to steal second base. Rider up, strike called, 0-1. Change it down and in, low, 1-1. Heater down and in, hit through the legs. That is a base hit. Trunk on with 2 down as he's 2 for 2 today. Here's Boomhauer, RBI single, his first at bat. So far, that's the only run on the board for either club. Cutter down, that's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Heater down and away, chased it outside, quickly 0-2. Change up and in, inside, 1-2. Slider down and in, inside, 2-2. Heater up. Chased it out of play, 2-2. Cutter down and away in the dirt, smothered by Goodwood. Trunk thought about second, but holds there. Count full, runner will be off. Cutter up and in. Checked. Can I help you, Sluggy? No, you just looking? Take your window shopping butt elsewhere. He gone. Second punch out there for Sawyer. That ends the inning. To the 4th, it's 1-0. Horn, Victorino, and Emmon coming up. Ronda up, 0-for-1 today. Hard ground at the second or first at bat as that heater hits the letters, 0-1. Chased it up, dribbler to third, Mustachio charges. Throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Victorino, center fielder getting her first at bat of the game after the injury to Statsman, who's surprisingly standing out there on the dugout railing with a broken leg. Probably using it to support his weight off of his left leg there as it was leaned back out of sight. Victorino hitting .312 off the bench, 7 RBIs on the year, no homers. Change up way inside from Bubkins, ball 1. Screwball up and in, hits the corner this time, 1-1. Change up out in front of it, down and away, 1-2. Slider middle in, skied by Victorino to left center. Running in though is McKinney, 2 down. Next up Emmon, who's 0-for-1. Slider down, strike at the knees, 0-1. Out in front of the screwball, 0-2. Way inside, almost hit her in the kneecap as she gets out of the way, 1-2. Heater up and in, popped it up. Shallow center field, Cold races in. Easy catch for him, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 4, it's still 1-0. Colt, Yoshida, and Mustachio coming up. There's Thurman Colt, 0-for-1 today. Mind Gamer active at Tier 2 for him. Heater up. High, ball 1. Slider away. That's a strike, 1-1. Change it down in the dirt, 2-1. Cutter up and away. Colt late on it, 2-2. That was by him. Heater up and in. High and tight, 3-2. Change up away. Foul off, count full. Slider down and in. Chased it, dribbler back to the mound. Sawyer fields cleanly to first, 1 down. Next up, Yoshida for 1, but locked in.
Number 25, Dano Yoshida.
Cutter up and away. Outside, ball 1. Heater up and away. High, 2-0. Slider down and in. That's ball 3. Heater up and in. Ground swung at the 3-0 pitch. Hit it hard to second, but right at action. 2 down. Next up is Mustachio 0 for 1. Change up away. That's a strike. 0-1. Heater down and in. Chased it. Blooper to short. Emmons charges in. Fields to first. 1-2-3 inning here for Sawyer. To the 5th, it's 1-0. Goodwood, Butterfinger in action. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for the Dogs.
Now batting.
Here's Anton. He's 0 for 1 today.
Anton Goodwood.
Change up screwball high, ball 1. Goodwood robbed of the base hit by the diving Mustachio up the third base line his first time up. Change up right there, 0-1, or 1-1. Screwball down, grounded to short, right at Bunterson. Easy play for him, 1 down. Next up is Butterfinger. Dwayne 1 for 1 with a single today. Screwball in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider ripped inside, full foul, 0-2. Change up chased away, foul back into the dugout, 0-2. Screwball away, Butterfinger drives it deep to right field, hit well, but it doesn't get over Boomhauer, 2 down. Next up is Elroy, 0 for 1. Flew out his first at bat. Change up away in the first pitch, pulled foul, 0-1. Heater up, that's a strike, 0-2. Screwball down and then pulled a foul, out of play, 0-2. Heater down, lined up the middle, base hit for Elroy. That's his first hit of the day. He's 1 for 2. That will allow the pitcher to bat this inning. Sawyer up, he struck out his first time up, 0 for 1, but it's locked in now. Slider up and in, high, ball 1. Heater down, late swing, 1-1. Change up, chased it out of the zone, pop up, easy play for Yoshida. He didn't even have to move, he just stood there and waited for it to fall in his glove. Bottom 5, we're down 1-0, halfway home here. In a pitcher's duel, McKinney, Bubkins, and Whoopity coming up. There's McKinney, 1 for 1 with a single, facing now locked in Sawyer. Heater down and in, dribbler to second, action there, or to first, 1 down. Next up is Bubkins, 0 for 1 today, still locked in. Change up in there for a strike, 0-1. Heater down and away, check low, 1-1. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 1-2. Cut her down. Doors blew it by her. Got her to chase it low. Third punch out for Sawyer. She gone. Here's Whoopity. 1 for 2 with a single. His first at bat. Cut her up and in on the first one. Strike called, 0-1. Change up and away. That's a strike, 0-2. Slider down and in the dirt, 1-2, good block. Heater down and away, lined up the middle to short, Emmett dodges up the middle, nice smother, throw to first, got him, let's go, 1-2-3 inning. Good pitch in Sawyer, good play, Kasha to the 6th. Top of the lineup for the Dogs, Torque, Song, and Horn, trying to solve Bubkins. Here's Axel Torque, he's 1 for 2 with a single today.
Axel Torque.
Ball high, ball 1. Heater down, late swing, 1-1. Ball down and in, pulled foul out of play by Torque as that gets into the seats. 1-2. Ball down, fouled off, 1-2, or change up. Heater inside, jammed him, pop up behind second base. Therefore it is Bunterson, 1 down. Next up, Song, sacked a 1 for 2 with a single. Into a double play last at bat. Slider up and in, inside. Good take. Ball 1. Slider down and away, and that is hitting off Bubkin's chest and bounces behind the mound. Whoopity bare hands to first, but it's way late. Infield single for Song. Now the check the injury to Bubkins. Horn up 0 for 2 today. Where'd it get her? Right in the chest, as it smacked right in the center of her chest, and it bounced off of her behind the mound. Coming out of the bullpen, ace reliever, left-hander Max Texas. 4.50 ERA, 142 whip, 14 strikeouts, and Tier 2 crossed up. Bubkin's done after 5 1/3 innings. No runs given up with a runner on first, her responsibility. Right now, she is in line for the win, unless that run comes around to score. But she was well on her way to a quality start with how well she was pitching, so maybe this is the momentum shift we need. Her ball in the dirt, ball 1. Heater high, it's 2-0. Heater down and in, late swing, 2-1. Curveball down, popped up by Horn in foul territory on the first base side. That's going to stay in play for Trunk. 2 down, unfortunately. That's going to bring up Yvette Victorino, 0 for 1 today.
Number 28, Yvette Victorino.
Heater down and away, late swing, 0-1. Heater middle in, skied it to right center. That's going to hang up there for Colt. He'll put it away to end the inning as we do not score. Bottom 6, it's 1-0. Bunterson, Trunk, and Boomhauer coming up. Here's Bunterson, 0 for 2 today. He's locked in, though. Sawyer's still locked in as well. Orseamer up and in. Lined it down the right field line. Song on the run. Reaches up and makes the catch in the corner. 1 down, good range. If that was Stern out there, he wouldn't have got there. Here's Joe Trunk, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Change it down and away, outside. Ball 1. Orseamer down and in. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch, change up and in. Fold him out in front of it, 2-1. Slider up and away. That's a strike, 2-2. Cutter down and away. Fouled off. Way to go with it, Joe, but he's just late. Heater up and in. Dribbler to first, jammed him. Butterfinger there, makes the play himself, 2 down. There's Boomhauer, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. Slider middle in, that's a hanger, blasted dead center field. Victorino running out of room. Will that ball get shot at the wall? Leaping out of her reach off the batter's eye, and that one's in the nest. Home run for Sluggy Boomhauer, as he's been the sole offense for either club today. That's his first career home run, and that makes it 2-0 Buzzards. Talk about a revenge game. Here's Thurman Colt, 0 for 2 as Sawyer's no longer locked in. Cutter up and in on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider down, in the dirt. 1-1. Heater up. Chased it. 1-2. Change it down and away. Pulled foul out in front of it. 1-2. Heater down and in. Dribbler to second, slow roller. Action gets there, makes the play, and that ends the inning. But a home run for Boomhauer on a hanging slider makes it 2-0 to the 7th. Buzzards pulling away. Emmon, Goodwood, and Butterfinger coming up. We need to get an offense going right now. Cash up, 0 for 2. Trying to get something started. Texas drops a slider in there away, 0-1. Curveball down low, chased it, dribbler back to Texas, makes the play, 1 down. There's Goodwood, 0 for 2. Texas is also pitching hurt, I've realized. Oh, interesting. I wonder what happened to him. Heater low, ball 1. Curveball middle in, that's a chopper to third. Mustachio there, 2 down. Texas locked in, here's Butterfinger, 1 for 2 with a single. Clutch activates a Tier 3 for him. Heater down, late swing, 0-1. Heater up, late swing again, 0-2. Heater up and away, line foul. Butterfinger got to that one, 0-2. Slider down, out in front of it, 0-2. Curveball down and away, pulled on the ground to short. Bunterson backhands cleanly to first. 1-2-3, 7th inning for Texas. Bottom 7, Yoshida, Mustachio, and McKinney coming up. Heater down and in, ball 1. Slider down and away, low, 2-0. Cutter middle in. Line at the middle, that's a base hit into center field, and that's going to be a leadoff single for Yoshida. That is going to do it for Cecil Sawyer today. He's going to go 6+ innings today, giving up 7 hits, no walks. Strike out, I believe, 3 batters today. Solid another start for Sawyer, but no run support behind him, so it's not going to be like the Nemesis game, unfortunately. So we're going to have to double switch here. He's due up second next inning. Could take off Butterfinger, could take out Victorino. Well, we can't really take out Victorino, actually. We need the speed. Goodwood's a possibility. Well, Goodwood's got the best arm of my catchers. Perez is better as a pinch hitter than a double switch. Looks like it's going to be Butterfinger here. We're going to have to sub him off, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and go out of the bullpen, juice David Diggler, as we're going to take Butterfinger off. We're going to bring in Casper Stern. Stern's going to move to right field, and Song is going to move over to first base.
Now pitching.
Diggler tense but juiced, 7.36 ERA, 2.05 whip, 7 strikeouts. He's actually been juiced last game and this game. Unfortunately, we couldn't use him last game because he got lit up in the first game of the doubleheader against the Jacks. So he's been patiently waiting for his opportunity to be used here. Heater up and away. 1 of 3 on the gun as he already threw hard to begin with. Now it's just ridiculous. 2-seamer down. 98 there, 0-2. Curveball down and in. Holster that sword. He got him to chase it. He gone. Diggler back to neutral. Here's McKinney, 1 for 2 with a single.
Number 14, Spence McKinney.
You see him up and away. Runner goes. Swung through the hit and run. Throw down to second, and he's dead to rights. Great throw down there by Goodwood. It's his second runner he's nailed today. So that was Yoshida. He's now 0 for 2 on steal attempts this year. 2 down. Bases empty for McKinney. They tried to activate RBI hero there. Curveball down and in the dirt. 1-1. Heater up and in. High, 2-1. Good take. 2-seamer away. 3-1. Lockron activates. Curveball down. Ball 4. First walk for Diggler. Still has trouble with the walks. Here's Texas, the pitcher, locked in. Hitting 500, and he will bat here. Heater up and away. By him. At least he put the effort out there. 0-1. Rip in. Oh, he got there that time on the timing. Line to Victorino. That's going to end the inning, though. To the 8th, it's 2-0. Action, Stern, and Torque coming up. Here's Action. 1 for 2 with a single. He's currently tense. Heater up. Strike called. 0-1. Slider middle in. Hit hard to short. Picked by Bunterson. He'll throw to first. 1 down. Next up is Stern, who just double switched in right field, hitting 270 with 6 RBIs in the year. 2-2 low pitch and Mind Game are both active. Curveball middle of the zone, strike called, 0-1. Chased it low, dribbler to Texas, that's 2 down, as we just can't seem to fucking get a hit here. Here's Torque, 1 for 3 with a single. Curveball away, chased it, grounder to short, and that's a 1-2-3 8th inning for Texas, as we're down to our last 3 outs. And our chances at the division title are sinking ever quickly by the second. Whoopity, Bunterson, and Trunk coming up. There's Whoopity, 1 for 3 with a single. Heater inside, ball 1. Curveball down. Checked low, 2-0. Heater up and away. Ball 3. 2-seamer down the middle. He swung at a 3-0 pitch, 3-1. Curveball up and in. Ball 4, second walk for Diggler. Way to go, David. Whoopity on with great speed. Here's Bunterson, 0 for 3. Pick off, nothing doing. The ball up. Line to left field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Diggler working himself into a jam. He's tense again. There's Joe Trunk with choker active at tier 2. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Great speed on both base paths. If they go for the double steal, our best chance is to get Whoopity at third. Bunterson's just too damn quick. 2-seamer up and away. Fouled it off early, 0-1. Heater down and in. Way inside. 1-1. Well down and away. That's a strike. 1-2. Heater up and in. High. 2-2. Two-seamer down and in. Ball 3. Full count. Walk prone active. Heater down and away. Fouled it off. Count full. Heater away. Ball 4. And that's another walk for Diggler. His third. Bases loaded for Boomhauer. Solo homer last at bat. He's also got an RBI single. He's driven in all the runs today. Locked in. Diggler, I got to take you out, buddy. You just don't have it today. All right. Everyone else in the bullpen's fully rested, so just worn you out through a complete game. So, well, no, he gave up, got into the 9th inning and had to come out. Picked him through 2 pitches. Everyone else hasn't thrown a single pitch. All right, we're going to go with... They're all rookies, so let's go with... It's got to be Pickman. He's our best arm, I guess, but I want to save him just in case second game doesn't go well. Let's do Strider. Strider making his second ever appearance here in the league. Threw an inning in the third in his first go-round. No runs given up, no hits. He struck out 1 batter. Batting average against right now is 0, along with his ERA and WHIP. Asking a big favor of him with the bases loaded and nobody out here in the 8th inning. Does have tier 2 elite slider. First pitch curveball down and in. Boomhauer checked his swing. He's looking heater. 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. Way inside. 1-1. Slider up and away. Lined left center field, and that's going to split him. Victorino has good speed, but even she's not going to be able to get to that one. This one's going to clear the bases as all 3 runners are going to score, and that's 5 RBIs today for Sluggy Boomhauer. It's 5-0 Buzzards. This game is over. Hold up next, 0 for 3. Strider tense. Slider up and in. Line to second, right at Elroy for the first out. Next up is Yoshida, 1 for 3 with a single. And he got thrown out trying to steal on a failed hit and run as that heater hits the knees away. 0-1. Two-seamer down and in. That's a strike. 0-2. Curveball down. Down low. 1-2. Slider up and away outside. 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Popped him up. Shallow left field. Torque racing in. Gets there for the second out. And here's Pistachio 0 for 3. Two-seamer down and away. Ball 1. Heater down. That's a strike check. Down the middle, actually. 1-1. Got really lucky there. Ball down and in. Chased it. Number off the glove of Strider. Ricocheting to Emmett, who bare hands. Fires to first. Just late. Infield single. Had he not touched that, it would have been an out. McKinney up with RBI here with tier 2. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk today. Four-seamer up and in. High ball 1. Two-seamer up and away. That's a strike. 1-1. Slider down and away. Chased it. Number to the pitcher mound. Strider to first. That ends the inning. Good pitching, Langdon. But he does let the 3 inherited runners to score as Boomhauer clears the bases with a no-out double. 5-0 to the 9th. Songhorn and Victorino coming up. It looks like our division title chances are gone. Here's Song, 2 for 3, 2 singles today. He is on fire, though. With a few bright spots in the lineup. Slider inside from locked-in Texas. Ball 1 as he's going to try to go for the 3 innings plus save. Heater outside, 2-0. Heater down and in, late swing, 2-1. Heater away, hit off the end of the bat by Song, shallow right center. Into the sliding glove of Boomhauer, who's just having himself a fucking game. 1 down for Horn, who's 0 for 3 today. Heater away, fouled it off late out of play, 0-1. Heater up and in, line hard to second, but there's Whoopity, 2 down. Like, what more can we fucking do to buy a run here? Here's Victorino, 0 for 2. Chased it up and in, popped it up behind second. Therefore, it is going to be Bunterson. It's a 1-2-3 ninth inning for Texas. He gets the 3 2/3 innings save as the Overdogs lose 5-0. And there goes any chance of us winning the division title right out the fucking window. It all started in the first inning. Boomhauer got a bloop base hit, driving in a run. Track Statsman then broke his leg in the first inning trying to make a sliding catch. And it was all downhill from there, basically. Cecil Sawyer pitched his heart out. He gave up only 2 runs through 6 innings. Boomhauer hit a home run in the 6th inning. And then Boomhauer cleared the bases in the 8th inning after Diggler loaded the bases on walks. Love it. God, we suck. Literally all the offense, sluggy Boomhauer. That's all you got to know. He had an 3-run double, RBI single, solo homer. He was a triple shy of the cycle. And that was his first career home run. This is his first game since we cut him earlier this year. Yeah. Fitting. It's funny how the narrative works out that way. Sawyer, a great start, 6 quality innings of 2-run balls, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts, 1 homer. He falls to 1-1, finishing his season very respectably. Diggler sucks. 3 walks, 3 earned runs, a strikeout and a hit. He's going to be cut. Strider, an inning, 2 hits. Nothing more to say there. Bubkins, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 strikeout, took a line drive to the chest. That's the only reason she got knocked out of the game, but she improves to 2-0, finishing her season respectably with a sub-3 ERA. Max Texas gets his first save of the year, going 3 2/3 scoreless, not giving up a single hit. Boomhauer, the player of the game, followed by Bubkins, and then Texas, all Buzzards, as expected. Well, it is what it is. We just weren't meant to win the division this year. We're just too fucking inconsistent offensively. And it doesn't help that our bullpen can tug on water like a sinking ship. So I can now feel free to cut players that I don't feel like we need anymore because we're not playing for a division title, and now we're 7-7. We have an outside chance to make the playoffs, but I don't think we're going to make it, honestly. I really don't. And now we're going to take the 10-4 Buzzards on. That's fun. So if we win this game, where does that put us into the playoff race? If we win, we're fighting with the nemesis for the last spot in the playoffs and the B-Wolves. If we lose, we're basically guaranteed to miss. So, of course, we won't know till the end of next episode because all 3 of these our 3 games are back-to-back-to-back. So no other games are going to be played by the CPU this episode. And now, with the Buzzards have basically locking up a playoff berth with that win, as they now have 10. Song gets +2 armies up to 59. Wagyu Jacoby, the rookie starters picked up by the Hot Corners, replacing Dot DeCornis. Guy Gold, who we cut earlier in the year, is going to play for the Buzzards as well. He's going to be in left field, probably in the next game. Slick Pickman loses 2 speed. Pumper Lumpkins is cut by the Blowfish for Pooch Ponderosa. Meat Commonly is released by the Buzzards as they pick up Steady Eddie Stetson for the bullpen, as they're going to make that playoff push now. They also go ahead and pick our former reliever, Rocket Ramon, up as they cut Spitz McKinney. So we'll definitely see Guy Gold in left field today. And they also get rid of Rolf Borgnar, the other left fielder on their roster. They go get former Overdog Robin Yu. Are you just getting all of my rejects, Buzzards? What the hell? That's 4 guys from my team that they've brought in. Ramon, Yu, they picked up Boomhauer before the game, and they just picked up frickin' Guy Gold as well. Oh my god. What are the odds, my friend? Well, I want to get rid of David Diggler. I don't give a fuck about chemistry now. Chemistry can go out the window and fuck itself. Let's see. What are my crafty traits that I'm worried about? Stealer on Smoky Ash. He almost never plays. Stimulated on Torque. Stimulated hardly ever activates. I won't miss it. Mind Gamer is a decent trait for Stern, but eh. Pick Officer on Pickman is good, but not really the worst thing we'll be dealing with here. Where's the other one? Oh, Easy Target on Dig. Dig hardly ever plays as a batter, so it's fine. I wouldn't mind if that was at tier 3. Alright, let's get rid of some fuckers, because I'm just fed up with this shit at this point. Is there anyone I want to bring in here? Not really. All right, so we're going to bring in Walter Valter. He's going to replace Vet Victorino. I want to get a new look out there in center field. And with Statsman injured and guaranteed not to play this next game because he broke his leg, might as well give Valter the opportunity here to, just show what he can do, basically. Maybe he'll get picked up by someone else in the offseason. This will put all our crafty traits at tier 1 or negative tier 3, but honestly, I don't care. We're getting some money back, and that's all that matters. And we're going to go to the bullpen here. We're going to make some moves here. I'm not touching the starting rotation. Our rotation is fine. Veterano's a little overpriced. Dwight Breeze is also overpriced. I'm not worried about him. I would like to get rid of David Diggler. And actually, everybody in this reliever pool is now overpriced. The only one left that wasn't was the guy who was just signed, and that was Steady Eddie, and he's now on the Buzzards. I could bring back Doug Nerdword. I don't want to. Right now, it's just about making money at this point, and none of these guys would make me any money except Nerdword or Dwight Breeze. And at this point, let's go get Dwight Breeze. Let's get a mop-up guy out here because clearly this ain't going to work. So we're going to take Spirited down to tier 2, which is fine, and we're going to move Scholarly up to tier 3. That seems like a redundant move, but clearly it hasn't worked out for us offensively with everything at tier 3, so why keep trying the same shit and hope for different results? Diggler, you're gone. You're a huge disappointment. Give me my money back. Perfect. Now, I like Warren Yad. I'm not going to cut him, and it would be really easy just to say fuck it and blow it up, but we're mathematically still in the playoff hunt, so I don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot too badly. And looking at our ratings, I shouldn't be extremely surprised that our offense is as bad as it is, now seeing it on paper, but it's just really frustrating. Like, we have some good quality guys in this lineup, like Song, like Goodwood, Action and Horn, and Emin and Torque, and it's like, why can't we manufacture a fucking run? Like, just one run. All right, player development, what do we got? Gets ahead for RH4. It's decent, but one game. Surrounded is dumb. Axel Torque learned his chance to play second base. Might as well. High Eye, chance to get a fork ball. I do like that. That's pretty good. Pickman, gain a cutter. He is 36. Keep that in mind. That's why I'm not buying this. Action, chance to get fastball hitter. Ooh, that'd be really good. Oh, Elroy. Oh, Elroy, you cheeky, cheeky fuck. Well, let's do... Axel's has the highest chance to expire, so let's do his. 1 contact to 72, 1 fielding to 65. He does not get the bonus 3 contact. And he doesn't learn how to play second base either. High Eye. I'm going to take the risk on Elroy's because this is only a 3%, so let's do High Eye. 1 accuracy to 84, 1 velo to 41, bonus 3 accuracy. We're not going to get it. Going for the fork ball here. Won't get that either, but that's okay. High Eye now at B+. Love to see it. Elroy's we will buy after this next game. Alrighty. We're taking on the Buzzards again. Erling Elwood on the mound for them. He's 10, so 0-2 with a 3.75 ERA and a 1.42 whip. Elite 2-seamer at tier 2. And for us, it's High Eye, 0-1 with a 7.20 ERA and a 1.60 whip. Pitched on short rest last start against the Nemesis. That's why his numbers are a tad bit inflated. Lineup. We're going to put Song in right field. And I am going to give Smokey Ash the start at third base today and put Rhonda Horn at first. So here's the lineups. It's going to be... Let's do Action lead off, even though he's 10th. Then Song. And it's going to be Torque. Then Emin. Actually, Horn, then Torque, then Emin, then Goodwood, then Smokey Ash, and then Walter Valter with High Eye on the mound. And the lineup for the Buzzards, it is going to be locked in Bunterson, who's playing hurt. Golden left, making his first start for them. They just signed him. Colton center, Boomhauer locked in and right. Mustachio at third. Ham Slamus gets the start at second base over Whoopity. Yoshida still catching. Trunk at first, and Elwood on the mound. We'll let them wear their alternates today. We're not going to wear our alternates, because ours is a darker green, so theirs is light green. It wouldn't make sense for us both to wear them, plus I like our away uniforms better. Once again, it's Shaka. Let's see if we can get a win here. Very unfortunate to see us struggle here in game 1. Maybe we can turn it around in game 2. I'm not holding my breath, though. I know better.
You can feel the energy rising.
Here we go. Action leading off, hitting 310 with a homer, 9 RBIs, he's tense. Facing Elwood, Erlang on the year. 0-2, 3.75 ERA and a 1.42 WHIP in 3 starts. He's thrown only 12 innings combined, so he's averaging a solid 4 innings a start. 80 runs given up, 5 earned in 8 with 8 hits, 8 strikeouts, 9 walks, 2 homers, 3 hit batsmen. Batting average against a 174.
And a snack, and off we go.
First pitch heater down the middle. Action swings hard, but he's going to hit it right to the center fielder. Colt there with plenty of room thanks to Shaka, 1 down. Song up next. He's locked in. 2 off-speed hitter active against the left-hander. 2 hits in the first game for Song. Low, ball 1. Heater away, late swing, 1-1. Change up away, ripped it foul, 1-2. Heater up, chased out of the zone, hit and hold a second. Easy roller for Slamus, 2 down. Next up is Rhonda Horn. He was hitless in the first game. Heater up through the legs of Elwood, and that's a base hit. Horn's first hit of the episode. That's going to bring up Axel Torque, hitting 208 with an RBI, not hitting well this year. Down the middle heater, missed at 0-1. Chased it low, 0-2. Runner goes. Heater up and in, jammed it to right field, shallow. Boomhauer races in, he'll get there, and that'll end the inning. To the bottom of the first, it's scoreless. Bunterson, Gold, and Colt coming up. There's Bunterson, tier 2 bunter, hitting 440 with a homer, 5 RBIs. He had 2 or 3 hits in the first game, facing High-Eye. Yanagi 0-1 in 2 starts, 7.20 ERA, 1.60 WHIP, 8 runs given up in 10 innings, averaging 5 innings a start, 13 hits, 3 walks, 1 homer, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 3.17. Haya unfortunately only went 4 innings last start against the Nemesis. He was pitching on short rest, and he got lit up in the 4th inning. Heater down, hit down the right field line, Song on the run, gets there for the first out. Next up is B. Gold, left fielder, former Overdog, was just signed before this game. Hitting 423 with 4 RBIs is part of a psychological tactic here by the Buzzards manager, as they have 4 of our former players on roster. That curveball's lined hard to Horn, who misplays it because first base is her backup position and she can't field. That's going to be an E3. And there's Colt hitting 426 with a homer, 6 RBIs. Going back to the psychological warfare comment, think about this. They just signed Guy Gold to start in left field. They signed Boomhauer right before the first game this episode to start in right field. They also signed Robin Yu as the bench outfielder right before this game. They also signed former reliever Rocket Ramon to be in the bullpen for this game, so I expect to see him. Here's Thurman Colt. 1 down, runner at first after the error. Heater away, ball 1. Ball down. Fouled off, 1-1. Slider up and in, blasted deep to right center field by Colt. Volter on the run, looking up, and that is off the wave wall. It's in the nest in right center. Thurman Colt hits his first homer of the doubleheader, 2nd of the year, and it's 2-0 Buzzards as they build upon the momentum from game 1. Here's Boomhauer, right fielder locked in. Drove in all 5 of the runs in the Buzzards' first game as they won 5-0. He's hitting an even 500 now. He also hit his first career home run. He had a solo homer, a 3-run double, and an RBI single. 3 for 4. Heater away, hard grounder to short, right at Emmon for the 2nd out. High-eye back to neutral mojo. Here's Mustachio, 3rd baseman, hitting 250 with a homer, 6 RBIs. Slider up and in. Fooled him out in front of it, 0-1. Ball down and away. Low and outside, 1-1. Heater down and in, 2-1. Change up and away, 3-1. Heater up and away. Blasted by Mustachio to left center field. That's off the wave wall in there, and that's in the nest. 2nd home run of the inning for the Buzzards, and it is 3-0 now. 2nd of the year for Mustachio. Next up is Slamus. 2nd baseman sat out the first game, hitting a $190 with a solo homer on the year. High-eye tense again. Heater up and away, bloop to left center field. Torque coming in, gets there to end the inning. 2 homers in the inning, though, for the Buzzards as they get a 2-run bomb from Colt and a solo home run for Mustachio. 3-0 to the second. Emmon, Goodwood, and Ash coming up.
Now batting.
Here's Kasha Emmon, shortstop hitting .316 with a homer, 6 RBIs. Slider away, ball 1. Heater away, that's a strike, 1-1. The ball away, 2-1. Heater middle in, jammed by Emmon to deep right field, but the Boomhauer there, 1 down. Goodwood up next. He was hitless in the first game, I believe. He had 1 hit. Heater outside, ball 1. Heater away, blasted by Goodwood deep to right center field as he connects on that fastball, heading for the wall. It's in the doghouse as it drops in front of the wave wall in right center. Anton Goodwood scores the first run of the episode for the Overdogs offense as he connects with the heater. 4th of the year for Goodwood, and it is 3-1. We're on the board. Love to see that. Good job, Anton. Smokey Ash up, third baseman making his first. Ash making his first start of the season. He's batting 1,000 off the bench here. I believe he's 1 for 1. He is, yep. Starting at third base today. Heater up in, ball 1. The ball hangs, dumped to center field, and Ash is going to have a base hit. Good timing there from the third baseman.
Now batting.
Down for Walter Falter making his debut in center field as we help protect the for this game. Walter no more for his defense than his offense. Stealer active at tier 1 over there for Ash, but we're not going to be stealing. That didn't sound good. Curveball inside, 2-0. Heater up with Dunn at 2-1. Chased it way outside. What was I swinging at? 2-2. Curveball hung. Walter pulls it foul, 2-2. Heater up, hitting all to second, picked by Slamus. Gets out at second, bunters in the first, not in time. Walter beat out the backhand. 2 down for High Eye, the pitcher. Hits on the year, but he hits as well. Walter goes. Slider in there for a strike, throw down to second, not in time. Stolen base for Walter. He's 1 for 1. 0-1 count to High Eye. Throw ball nubbed to short. Bunterson makes the play to first. That ends the inning. Do get a run, though, on the home run by Goodwood. 3-1 to the bottom of the second. Yoshida, Trunk, and Elwood coming up. Here's Dano Yoshida, catcher in the 7th slot today. He had 1 hit in the first game. Heater away, ball 1. Ball down and in. Low, 2-0. Change up and in. Blasted left center field, hit pretty well. Walter on the run. Watched it hit the fence. And he misplays the carom. It's going to be a double for Yoshida. Next up, Joe Trunk, hitting .278 with 5 homers, 16 RBIs. He had 2 hits in the first game. Change up and away, high from High Eye, ball 1. Heater inside, that's a strike, 1-1. Ball down and away, chased at 1-2. K neglector activates. Slider fouled off, 1-2. Heater up and in. Jammed it to first, Horn over, there. Flip to High Eye, 1 down as the runner goes to third. Next up, Elwood, pitcher hitless on the year, might try to bunt the run home. Heater up, strike called, 0-1, no bunt shown. The ball away, Nubber in the hole to third, Ash coming in, throws home, does not get the runner. Elwood reaches on the fielder's choice, 4-1 Buzzards now lead. Here's Bunterson, 0 for 1. Change it inside. Mind over third, leaping Ash out of his reach. That's a base hit. First and second now with 1 down. And here's Guy Gold, 0 for 1 today. Reached on an error, his first at bat. First pitch curveball down, low ball 1. Slider up and away. Strike called, 1-1. Heater away, Nubber to short, Emmon charges. Goes to second, 1, Elroy to first. Double play, you love to see it. Gets out of the jam, but a run home on the fielder's choice ground out. Fielder's choice. 4-1 to the third. Action, song, and horn coming up. Here's Elroy, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first at bat to center field. Peter up and in, lined up the middle this time, and Action straightens it out. He's 1 for 2 today. Puts the speedster on here to start the third. Here's Song, 0 for 1. Locked in though. Check high on the heater, ball 1. The ball hangs, ripped over the third baseman into left field. That's a hit. And it gets under Guy Gold's glove all the way to the wall, and Elroy can fly. He's coming to third. He's going to be sent around. RBI double for Song. It's 4-2. Thank you, Guy Gold, and your slow ass. He's a sleeper agent. Here's Horn, 1 for 1 with a single. And we build on it. Heater down, hard ground at the middle to short. Bunterson throws to third. The Song gets back to second safely. It's a fielder's choice. Everybody's safe. 2 on, nobody out here for Torque. He's the go-ahead run. Heater down low, ball 1 from Elwood. He's 10 still. Heater down the middle, cracked by Torque deep to right field. That's going to get over Boomhauer's head. He can't run. It's off the wall. Our 1 run is in. Horn coming around third. And here comes the throw. Joe Trunks going to third. It's a 2-run double for Torque. We're tied at 4. Here comes Emin, RBI hero active 0 for 1. And that's going to do it for Elwood. He's rattled. Smart move by the manager to pull him early. Here comes Sebastian Morrow. 2+ innings here for Elwood today. He's given up 4 earned runs. Runner at second, his responsibility. Morrow has 4.38 ERA, 105 WHIP, 13 strikeouts. He has a record of 1-0, and he has Tier 2 reverse splits against left-handers. RBI hero still active for Emin. Change up inside, ball 1. Heater down and in, jammed on the ground to short. Bunterson, no play at third, has to take the out at first. 1 down. Here's Goodwood, solo homer, his first at bat, but he's a switch hitter, so reverse splits is going to punch him in the face. He is locked in, though. Kind of countering it. Heater down the middle and hit hard up the middle. Base hit for Goodwood as he'll drive home the go-ahead run. That run is charged to Elwood. It is 5-4. Overdogs take the lead. Trying to fight for our playoff chances. Here's Smokey Ash, 1 for 1 with a single. Change up outside from Morrow, ball 1. Slider up and away. Ash went with it, but fouled it off. Out of play. 1-1. Slider down, 1 hopper to short. Bunterson to second, 1. Oh, he dropped it. E4. Slamus misplays it. Everybody's safe. Here's Valter, 0 for 1. Into a fielder's choice, his first at bat. Change up high and away, ball 1. Things unraveling for the Buzzards here. Pitch out, nothing doing. 2-0. Slider middle in, rip foul. 2-1. Change up, hard grounder to third. Mustachio to second. They make the catch this time, and this time they'll turn the double play as nothing comes of it. So they pitch around the error, but 4 runs already came home. We take the lead, 5-4. Bottom 3, Colt, Boomhauer, and Mustachio coming up. I think Guy Gold just did us a solid in left field by not reaching down for that ball. That was an easily fieldable ball. He let that rally happen. Colt up, 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Ball down and in. Low ball 1. Slider up and away. 2-0 high. Peter up and in. Grounded hard to second, right at Elroy. Easy play to first. 1 down. Next up, Boomhauer, 0 for 1 with a fly out. Change it down and away, low, ball 1. Peter down and in low, 2-0. Ball away. Check strike, 2-1. Slider up and in. 2-2, or 3-1. Peter up, check strike, full count. Okay, Neglector activates a Tier 2. Change down and away, ball 4, just missed. Good thought by High Eye, couldn't get in the chase, that's his first walk. Here's Mustachio, solo homer, his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Slider up and in, ball 1 inside. Peter down and away. That's a strike, 1-1. There we go. Ball down and in. Strike called, 1-2. Just hit the bottom of the zone. Okay, Neglector active again. Change it down and away. 2-2. Taken. Peter up and in. Jammed him foul behind the screen. 2-2. Slider down and in. Ball 3. Full count. Ball up and away. Fouled off, count full. Heater down and away. Couldn't hold it short. Emin dives, knocks it down. Goes the short way to second, gets the lead runner as he had to freeze. 2 down. Here's Slam is 0 for 1. Made an error in the field, so he's tense as well. Heater up and away. Check strike, 0-1. Change him up and in. Oh, chased it 0-2. Okay, Neglector active. Ball down and away. Number to short. Emin charges, throw to first. That ends the inning. I pitches a 0 to the 4th. It's 5-4. I action and song coming up. There's High I 0 for 1 today. So at his first at bat, reverse splits active against him. Side up and lays a strike, 0-1. Popped him up on the next pitch, High Heater. Off the mound is Morrow to his right. 1 down. Next up action, 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, he's tense. Heater down and in, low swing, 0-1. Hanging slider, skied to center field, he just missed it. Right at Colt. 2 down. Song up next, RBI double, 1 for 2 today. Towers righty activates for the first time in the series. Slider outside, ball 1. Moore's the first right-hander he's seen. Heater down, changeup down, turned on by Song. He murders that ball. It is off the scoreboard, not coming back. In the doghouse it lands. Home run for Sakta. 7th of the year. He's tied for the team lead now. It is 6-4 as we extend the lead. Here's Horn, 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. She is tense. Made an error earlier. Reverse splits active. Change up inside. Ball 1. Change it down. Pulled foul. 1-1. Change up inside is chased. Pulled foul. 1-2. Whiffer activates now as well. Heater up. Hard grounder at the middle, and Horn gets her second hit. She's 2 for 3. There you go, Rhonda. Morrow tense. Here's Torque. 1 for 2 with a 2-run double. Change up, strike called, 0-1. Heater away, dump to right center field. Boomhauer coming in, can't get there, it's down for a hit. Throw comes to second, it's going to be a single for Torque. Runners at the corners, as Horn read it correctly. Here's Emin. Got out last time up 0 for 2, RBI hero active though. Trying to bust it open. Change it below, ball 1. Slider in there away, good pitch, 1-1, caught me off guard. Heater down, missed it, sky ball to center field, and Emin once again fails to deliver. Catch made by Colt, that ends the inning. But a home run for Song makes it 6-4, bottom 4. Yoshida, Trunk, and Morrow coming up. Second homer of the game for our offense. Here's Yoshida, 1 for 1 with a double, locked in though. Heater middle in, check strike, 0-1. Slider away, that's a strike, 0-2. High I back to neutral mojo. Ball down and in, 1-2. Change it down and away. Hitting the hole to third. Ash dives, smothers it, knocks it down for Emin. Throw to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Or infield single. There's Joe Trunk, 0 for 1. High I tense again. Forcing him down and away. Chased it, 0-1. Curveball up and in. Chased it, 0-2. Slider up and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Heater down and in. Dropper to second. Action charges. Flip to second. 1. Emin to first. Double play. Love to see it. Let's go. I back to neutral. Here's Morrow. 10's hitting 500 on the year with 2 RBIs. First pitch slider up. Whiffed on it, 0-1. Change it down and in. Low, 1-1. Heater up and in. 2-1. Well down and away. 2-2. Neglector activates. Heater up and away. Doors by him. He gone. First punch out for High I. That's a clean inning to the 5th. It's 6-4. Goodwood, Ash, and Bolt are coming up. Here's Goodwood, 2 for 2 today. Solo homer and an RBI single last at bat. He's locked in. Heater middle in. Jammed it to left field hard, but right at Guy Gold. 1 down. Next up, Ash, 1 for 2 with a single. Reached on an error last time up. Heater inside, ball 1. Slider hangs, popped him up. Right at the second baseman. Slamus makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Walter, 0 for 2. Hit into a double play last time up. Change it down in the way, ball 1. Slider down, line to short, right at Bunterson. 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 5, halfway home, it's 6-4. Back and forth we go. Bunterson, Golden, Colt coming up. Here's Bunterson, 1 for 2, the single.
Number 69, Buttons, Bunterson.
You're up in, check strike, 0-1. The ball away, hit through the middle. That is a leadoff single for Bunterson with his speed. Timed up the curveball. Leadoff man on in the 5th for Gee Gold is 0 for 2. Slider away, blasted by Gee, deep center field. Walter on the run, running out of room at the wall, leaping out of his reach off the batter's eye. It's in the nest. We're tied at 6 as Gold makes up for his 2 base with 2. Made up for his miscue in the field with a 2-run bomb. His first homer of the year. It is 6-all. Tie game. There's Colt, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer. His high eye tense again. You're down in the way. Low ball 1. Got it in. Turned on and belted by Colt. Out of play early on it. 1-1. Forcing him down and in. 2-1 low. Change it down. 3-1. The ball away. Strike called. Full count. Forcing him down and away. Fouled off. Count full. Change him up and in. Checked, ball 4. First walk for high, I think, or second. That's going to do it for him, though. 4+ innings today. He just gave up too many home runs. 3 today. Got a double switch here. Who can play center field besides Statsman? No one on the bench. Casper Stern. That's my option. Honestly, I'd rather just sub and let the pitcher bat here, so we'll do Langdon Strider here. Since he already pitched last game, we can pinch hit for him. Leader down on the first pitch, low ball 1. Strider did throw some scoreless innings. He did give up the inherited runners to score last game, 3 of them, but did not give up any runs of his own. The ball fouled off, 1-1. Here's his elite slider. Chased it, 1-2. He's up and away. Blooper to left field and shallow. Torque racing in. Reads it correctly. Gets there on the slide. Throw comes the second. Action relays at the first. We get the double play. You love to see it. Way to go, Axel. Dash you up. Solo homer earlier. Two-seamer up and away. Ball 1. Heater down and away. Check 2-0. Got up and in. Rip down the right field line into the corner. That's going to be extra bases. Song gets there, gets it in quickly, but that is a double here for, I believe that is Trunk. Here's Slamus. No, it was Mustachio. I was right the first time. Damn it. There's pitch slider down and away to Slamus. That's a strike. Go 1. Heater up and in. High, 1-1. Two-seamer down and in. Inside, 2-1. Ball down, 3-1. Slider away. Check strike, full count. Heater away. Blooper to right center field. Song coming on. Slides, nice catch, Sakta, and there we go. Save the run. 2-run homer given up by High Eye, though. Ties the game at 6 as Gee Gold hits his first homer of the year. To the 6th, Strider leads off. We'll pinch it for him, then Action and Song. Strider due up. We will not be batting him. We brought him in because he was already tired, so that's perfect. Worked out for us. Statsman, as you can see, is really in pain. He cannot bat today. We're going to go ahead and give it to Sam Perez here with pinch perfect at 2-2, hitting 318 with a homer, 7 RBIs. Slider low from Morrow. Ball 1. He's back to neutral. Chase the heater up and in, nubbed up the middle, diving his Bunterson to cut it off, throw to first. Not in time, in for the single for Perez. Action, 1 through the single, he's still tense. Slider in, hits the corner, what a pitch. 0-1. Checked inside, 1-1, good take. Slider away, skied off the end of the bat to center field. Easy play for Colt. 1 down. Action's going to have one more at bat today probably, so I won't sub in at Fordo yet. There's Song, 2 for 3. Solo homer last at bat. He also has an RBI double. On fire. Down the middle, you cheeky bastard, 0-1. Peter down, nubbed through the legs of Morrow, base hit in the center field. First and second now, 1 down. Here's Horn, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Reverse splits active, and she's still tense. Change away out in front of it, pulled foul, 0-1. Peter down and in, number to second. That slams the second one. Bunterson to first, double play, and that ends the inning. Gonna leave Sam off. We could double switch in Butterfinger here for Horn. That would use 2 bench players though, so let's not do that yet. We are going to go with RH4 out of the pen first, though. Bottom 6, it's tied at 6. Yoshida, Trunk, and Morrow coming up. Tier 2 consistent active for Rob. He has an 11-12 ERA, a 194 whip, and 7 strikeouts. Not a great year for Rob. Heater down in the way, strike called 0-1. Most of that was from the one appearance he had against the Nemesis, though, where he got lit the fuck up, though. Slider down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Dribble down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Rip it in, 1-2. Heater down and in. Grounder to second, action charges. Makes the play to first. 1 down. Joe Trunk up. 1 down here. Heater down low, ball 1. Ball down and away. Ball 2, 2-0. Rip it in, hard grounder at the middle. Just out of Emmons diving reach. That's a hit. Trunk on with 1 out and hop. Here's Morrow 0 for 1. Pinch hitting for him is Jacques Ofteen, the catcher. Taking another day off to rest, but he's available for pinch hit duties. Hitting with Tier 2, first pitch slayer, Tier 2 consistent. Slider middle in, blasted foul, 0-1. Got lucky there. Heater down and in, hard liner to second, diving his action to make the catch. 2 down, he's back to neutral. Here's Bunterson, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. The ball away in the first pitch. Lined over first, Horn leaps out of her reach, fair ball up the line. Song has to hurry after it. Gets it in quickly to the cutoff man, runners have to hold. 2 in scoring position, 2 down after the double for Guy Gold, who had a 2-run homer last time up. He's 1 for 3. Slider up and away, outside, ball 1. Heater up and in, high, 2-0. Ball away, check strike, 2-1. Slider down and in. Nubber to first, slow roller, Horn there. Flips to Hurlington in time. We strand 2. Top 7 we go. Coming out of the bullpen, Max Texas, who threw 3 2/3 hitless ball in the first game to get the save. But he is tired. Torque, Emmett, and Goodwood coming up. Here's Torque, 2 for 3. 2-run double earlier. And an RBI and a single as well. Remember, they're picking Texas over 2 fresh relievers they just signed before this game. Steady Eddie Stetson and Rocket Ramon. Ball down and in, strike called, 0-1. Peter away, late swing, 0-2. Peter up, chased at strike 3. First punch out for Texas, and Torque down to neutral. Here's Emmett 0 for 3. Slider up and away, line to right field. That's going to go right at Boomhauer, though. 2 down. There's Goodwood, 2 for 3. Solo homer, RBI single. Slider at the knees away, 0-1. Slider up, blasted to center field hard, but it's right at Colt, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Still can't solve Texas. Bottom 7. Colt, Boomhauer, and Mustachio coming up. There's Colt, 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer and a walk today. There's him down and in on the first pitch. Line hard, grounded hard to second. Off the diving actions, glove into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Colt's got good speed. Action down to tense mojo again. We just cut him. Boomhauer 0 for 2 with a walk. Pick off, nothing doing. Worried about a steal. Tie game. Pitch out, runner does not go. Pick off, still doesn't go. 1-0 pitch, heater down, check, 2-0. Good ball away. Pulled foul, 2-1. Out of it in. Ooh, Jesus, Boomhauer almost killed that one out of play, 2-2. Got lucky. Heater down and in, 3-2. Well down and away. Grounded hard, foul. Slider up and away. Holstead sort of chased it. First punch out for Hurlington. 1 down for Mustachio. 2 for 3. Solo homer and a double. Osel. He gone. First pitch slider down and away. That's a strike. 0-1. Pick off. Nothing doing. Leader down and in. Nubber back. Knocked down by Hurlington behind the mound. He has to go to first with it. Not in time. Fielder's choice. 2 on, 1 down for Slamis, 0 for 3, and I'm going to make the substitute here. Bigsby out of the bullpen for Slamis, or off the bench, the pinch run for Slamis at first base. Or no, she's hitting. Hitting 235 with 2 RBIs, and we're going to double switch here. Shit, who am I going to double switch for? I guess Horn. I mean, no one can play left field except Statsman and Stern, and Statsman's hurting. Well, Casper doesn't have great offense. Butterfinger is clutch. He's the answer. We're going to have to double smoke. We can't double hit for Ash, though, because he's due to lead off. Unless we just sub here and then pinch hit again. Or do I trust Rob? Oh, boy. I think the answer is double switch, and I already used Perez, so I can't really change off Goodwood. I don't want to take off Emin, though, but again, she hasn't done anything with runners in scoring position, so it doesn't hurt me. Yeah, we're gonna... But I want to keep her because I want to switch off action because he can't field. Oh, I'm running into trouble. Do I sacrifice Horn's bat, though? I might have to. Yeah, might as well. Okay, we're double switching. We're going to go ahead and go to Slick Pickman. We're going to take off Horn, and we're going to bring in Butterfinger at first base. Butterfinger go bat third next inning is Pickman out of the pen. No runs given up on the year, or earned anyway. 1-1-8 whip, 7 strikeouts. He has given up a couple inherited runners. First and second, 1 down here for the Buzzards. Bigsby, a switch hitter, will bat right-handed instead of left-handed. Slider inside, ball 1. Ow. Either way, 2-0. Down, hit through the legs of Pickman into center field. Valter races in, comes up throwing, runner will hold. Bases loaded, 1 down. That puts all the pressure on Dano Yoshida, the catcher, who is locked in. He has doubled and singled today. He is 2 for 3. Infield a double play depth, looking to turn 2. Tier 1 pickoffs are active. Heater away. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down, in the dirt, 1-1. Change up in the dirt. Goodwood smothers it. It doesn't get far enough away. 2-1. Team rep it in. Jammed it over first. Butterfinger leaps. He's too short, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. Song comes up throwing for the plate. It's offline. It's a 2-run single. 8-6. Both runs charged to Rob. Here's Trunk. 1 for 3 with a single. He's got choker active, and Pickman tense. Forcing him down and in. That's a strike. Change it down and away. Hit up the middle of the second action there. Flip the second one. And in the first, that's a double play. We love to see it. But they break the tie with a 1-out single driving into 8-6 to the 8th. Ash, Walter, and Butterfinger coming up. Gotta fight. Ash went through the single. Whoopity subs in for Bigsby at second to replace Slamus. Okay, perfect. Peter away from Texas. Ball one. We have to solve Max first. Chase the heater down and in. Number to first. Trunk in. Flip to Texas. 1 down. Walter up next, 0 for 3. Heater down. That's a strike. 0-1. High heater. 1-1. Slider down and in. Pulled foul out of play. 1-2. Double hangs. 1 hopper to short. Bunterson makes the play. 2 down. And here's Butterfinger with clutch active at tier 2, hitting 333. Peter up and in, jammed at the right center field, hit well, and it gets down in front of Colt. That's our first hit off Texas in both games. There you go, Dwayne. He's on the 2 down for action, 1 for 4th single. Who's next? Peter up and in, that's a strike right on the corner. That's a favorable call. 0-1, that was inside. Peter up and away, outside, 1-1. Peter middle in, popped it up, shallow right center field, tough play. Out for it though is Whoopity, and that ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 8-6, we're down 2. We need to hold them. Texas, Bunterson, and Gold coming up. Texas will bat for himself as he's locked in. I'm going to switch off action here for a Fordo. There we go. Peter up and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Right up and away, check strike, 0-2. Chased it inside, first punch out for Pickman. Bunterson up 3 for 4, double and 2 singles. Down and away, that's a strike, 0-1. Out of it in, checked, 1-1. Either away, 2-1. Hangs, line deep to left center, over Torque's head. 1 hops to the fence, that's extra bases for Bunterson. He's on with a double. Looking for an insurance run. Here's Guy Gold, 2-run homer earlier. He's 1 for 4. Away. Hit well to center field. He got under it though. Walter there. That ball's shotgun. Puts it away for the second out as Bunterson has an easy tag up for third base. He's 90 feet away with 2 outs here for Colt. 2-run homer and a single earlier. He's also walked. Right at the knees on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. There we go. He's ripping in. Whiffed 0-2. Peter up and away. He gone. Chased him outside. Doors. Second punch out for Pickman. He puts up a 0. 10 to 9th. We're down 2. Song, the pitcher slot, and Torque coming up. Hard lineup. We need something to work our way. Here's Song. 3 for 4. He's got a RBI double, solo homer, and a single. He's a triple shot of the cycle today. On fire. Peter at the knees, rocked to center field, but right at Colt. It doesn't even get over his head, of course. One down. Pickman up next. We'll pinch hit for him with Stern. He's the only batter we have left. 263, 6 RBIs, 1 off the bench in game 1. Off the knees, is skied to left field. That is going to be 2 down as Gold's there. We're down to our last out. We're about to be swept. Here's Torque. 2-run double and a single earlier. He's 2 for 4. Slider high. Ball 1. Chased it down and in on the heater. That would have been a strike though. Damn. 1-1. Slider in there. 1-2. The ball hangs. Rip the third, and Mustachio with Die Wizard robs us of extra bases, and we get swept. 1-2-3, 9th inning for Texas. We lose 8-6. It was an entertaining game, but once again, we just couldn't get it done. And we're now 7-8. Guaranteed to only have a 500 season at best in year one, and we're probably going to miss the playoffs too. Solo homer for Song, RBI double for him as well. Torque had a 2-run double, and Goodwood had a solo homer, RBI single. For the Buzzards, 2-run homer for Gold, 2-run homer for Colt, solo homer for Mustachio, 2 RBI double, single for Yoshida, and fielder's choice RBI for Elwood. High 4 innings plus, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, strikeout, 3 homers. He does give up 6 total runs, but 2 of them were unearned. He gets a no decision. Strider, an inning clean, 1 hit. RH4 inning and a third, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 strikeout. He falls to 0-2. Pickman, inning and 2/3, 3 hits, 2 strikeouts. Elwood, 2 innings plus, 6 hits, 5 earned runs, a homer. Morrow, 4 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 1 homer. Texas gets the win, 3 scoreless innings, giving up 1 hit with 1 strikeout. He improves to 5-0 on the year. Song, the player of the game, he was a triple shy of the cycle, followed by Mustachio, who made the hero dive there to end the game, and then Thurman Colt with a 2-run homer as the third-place finisher. Mustachio also a triple shy of the cycle. Well, at least the second game was entertaining, at least, but yeah, we're done. We're not going to make the playoffs, I don't think. Well, we got 1 game left in the season. That's against the Crocs. That's next episode. And we'll do Horn. She's younger. Dig. Easy. Smoky Ash plus 2 contact. That's nice. No roster moves. Perfect. Well, I'm going to make one. I need to get a new reliever for RH4. You know what? Come on back home, Doug. You're cheaper than Rob, and, well, frankly, at this rate, you're not pitching much worse than he is. So, come on home, buddy. Come on home. Give me some extra money in the budget. And then I'm not going to cut anyone else. There's no point. Because we're still playing for a playoff spot, but I'm tired of Rob. He's been fucking up all year. Player development. What do we got? Base jogger, no thanks. Dwayne can learn to play the outfield, that'd be pretty cool. Cheap too. Consistent for Heimlich, okay. Elroy's is here, perfect. Yeah, we'll buy his. The arm to 37, bonus 5 arm, we're not gonna get it. Fastball hitter at tier 2. We're gonna get that though. Nice. There you go, Elroy. He's an A-. Now if only you could learn how to field. Buy these 2 next time. We're going to save up the money. Alright, well, our last game next episode is against the Crocs, who are in last place, and they're guaranteed not to make the playoffs, so they're just trying to ruin our day, basically. If we win, we'll finish at 8-8, and we will have a positive run differential, which is all we could ask for. It'll just come down to what the B-Wolves, Platypi, and Heaters do in the sim, because they are all within striking distance. Same with the Jacks, but good news is only the Platypi have a positive run differential with us. Now, I'm assuming the Wide Loads and Buzzards are going to make the playoffs along with the Nemesis because of how well they are sitting right now at 8-5. So really, we're fighting for the 4th slot here. Unless the Nemesis massively choke this away and lose their last 3 games. That's the only way we get in over them. Let's see how things go next time out, because that'll determine whether we go to the off-season or if we have playoffs on our mind. But finale will be against the Crocs. Bergenberg on the mound for us. 0-2 with an 8.77 ERA and a 2.33 whip. And Bay Paul, batting practice, will be on the mound for the Crocs. 1-1 with a 5.65 ERA and a 1.53 whip. It's going to take a miracle. Lineup will run for next game. Ori got his traits, so we'll let him start. Song's going to be at first base. We're at Whacker's Wheel. It's not that big of an outfield, so you can play first. That's fine. Torkin left. Horn at third. Emmett at short. Stern at right. Perez will catch, giving Goodwood a day off. That's fine. Valter in center. Okay. Not a lot of options here. Yeah, that's the best we got. I'll move Perez above Stern. That's the only change. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Tough episode for us as we get swept by the Buzzards, who are going to lock up the division title with those wins today. They're now at 11-4. They have no shot of missing the playoffs. They've also already locked up number 1 seed, I believe, as well. So, congrats to them. We lose the first game 5-0 as we couldn't score behind Cecil Sawyer. We lost track statsman to a broken leg when he slid for a ball in the outfield. And then in the second game, we did score. We kept it close, but we lost 8-6 late as RH4 once again blew a game for us. So he is no longer on the roster. He is gone. We also got rid of David Digler, who was struggling all year as well. And we also got rid of Yvette Victorino. So 3 more roster moves this episode. So we bring back Doug Nerdwood to replace Hurlington. We get rid of Digler for Dwight Breeze, mop-up guy. And then we get Walter Valter for center field to replace Victorino. Tune in next time to see if we can win and maybe sneak into the playoffs, or if we'll lose and go to the off-season. Tune in next time to find out. If you made it this deep, thank you so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Shout out to Biscuit for tuning in with me for the first couple of minutes, and then of course he went to bed like a rational human being. Everyone else, catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.